Do you want to know how amazing people connect? Well, you're in the right place. Welcome to Marketing with Russ, aka #RussSelfie.
Thanks for connecting. And if you like what you hear, please share.
Special thank you to our sponsors, Jamie Yaney and Mortgage First Corporation and Christine Smith and Better Aging Network. For more information on Mortgage First Corporation and Jamie Yaney, go to jamie@mortgagefirst.com. And for more information on the Aging Better Network and Christine Smith, go to christine@preactyourage.com. Good morning, everybody, or whatever time of day it is where you are. I am so excited to have you here today on Marketing with Russ, aka #RussSelfie. Man, I love this show. I love to connect. I love to have all of you here engaging. But today I am so excited for my good friend Usama, who's in the house, going to be with us in just a moment. He's back there all ready to go, all fired up. And I'm just really excited about today. But first, just wanted to remind you a little bit about me. I am Russ Hedge. I'm a marketing coach. I'm a keynote speaker. I am the author of Befuddled, Live the Life You Choose, an encouraging book all about encouraging you to live the life you choose. You know, there's so many of us that get out of sorts at times, just are lacking focus and direction. It happens a little bit to all of us, some of us more than others. But if I can encourage you and help you to live the life you choose, I'd love to do that. Also, I just want to remind you that I'm here every Monday and Thursday at 8 a.m. Pacific Standard Time on Marketing with Russ, aka #RussSelfie, and every Wednesday on the Experience Live with Russ and Scott with my good friend D. Scott Smith. We're here every Wednesday at 7 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. Have other shows like Russ Reels that floats around, but we're just going to go with those two for now because Russ Reels is never at the same time. So yeah, those are my weekly shows. Really would love to have you engage, jump in, be part of that. You know, really, most of all, I love to connect with you, with people. If we have not connected, you can go to russhedge.com. That's russhedge.com. And if I was really quick, I would already have that up on the folder, but I wasn't quick enough. So we'll anyway, russhedge.com. Love to have you join in on that. And just connect with me. You can go to any of my social media, my email, any of those things, or you can schedule time directly on my calendar at russhedge.com to connect with me, and we can actually Zoom and just chat, get to know each other. So I'd love to do that, see how I can help you out. So I think that's enough about me. I think it's time to bring Usama in the house. Here he comes, Usama.
What's up, everybody? Woo woo!
Hey, it is so awesome to have you here. You are such a good friend, always ready, on the fly, ready to do it in season or out. You're ready to go. And I appreciate that. Thanks so much for being on today.
Thank you so much for having me on board. Of course. I mean, what other show than Russ Hedge? I mean, it's way higher than CNN. I mean, of course I'm going to be pumped.
You're so great. Hey, listen, there's probably nobody watching that doesn't know you already, but just in case there is, give everybody a little snapshot of who Usama is. I mean, how did you get from where you were to where you are, and what amazing things are you doing?
All right. Thank you so much, I mean, for having me on the show. For those of you that meeting me for the first time, of course, my name is Sama. I'll bring a lot of the drama, a life plus at the same time a public speaking coach at the very same time, bridging those two worlds together, and a live streamer. And at the same time, recently I became a producer as well. So helping people build their confidence while at the same time transforming their mindset, while at the same time chase their dreams, while harnessing their talent to their full potentials. Like wherever they put their focus goes, the energy flows along with it. So yeah, together we rock it and roll along with it, and how basically we can be amplified for the better. That's all about it. Yeah.
Wow. Okay. Well, listen. So, did you say counseling? Is that what I heard?
No, not counseling, like coaching per se, but helping
Okay.
people.
Well,
Yeah.
I knew you were already coaching, but you said you
Uh,
just recently started something else. I just heard it wrong. So,
I thought-
this, the thing that I love about you, Osama, is not the fact that you bring the drama or lack of drama, but the fact of that I love about you is the energy and the enthusiasm and how you inspire others. And just with the kind of person you are, you should be into counseling. You should be counseling people to be a better version of themselves because you're awesome. So tell everybody where you are because this is amazing. People all over the
Mhm.
world. And Usama, remind everybody where you are.
Oh, I'm currently in the Turkish Republic of Northern Cyprus, and I believe, according to Pacific's time, it's like I think 10 hours difference. With Eastern, it's 7 hours difference. But it's all about. I mean, it's not about the numbers of hours that are apart, but it's how literally how our hearts are connected and how we build community together. So yeah.
Well, that is so true. It is completely about that. And what I love is how we can be so connected and be so far apart, crazy
Mm-hmm.
different parts of the world. I think I've
Right.
told the story several times, but I'll
Absolutely.
tell it again. And that is, the other day I was thinking, what a crazy world we live in. You had wanted to touch base with me, and I was down south of where I live, about 30 miles away in a town working. And I was driving from one town to another about 15 minutes apart. While I'm driving, I get on the phone and I call Usama in Cyprus, and we're chatting
Mm-hmm.
on the way over. And I thought, what a
Mm-hmm.
small world it is
Oh,
today. What
oh yeah.
amazing things are, possible through this connection tool, all the tools that we have, right?
100%. I mean, the technology made the world a lot easier. Yep.
It, yes. Oh my goodness, it has for sure.
Oh yeah.
And I just, when we first met, it was I mean, it was just like instant friendship. You are just such an
Mm.
easy guy to get along with. I love to be able to speak into your life and help you and bless you and benefit you any way I can. But you do that to me all the time just by being Usama. You are, we're texting back and forth, and I'm always praying for you. You're praying for me. I'm encouraging you. You're encouraging me, and I just love that. It makes my life just that much better to have people like you in my life, and I appreciate that.
Thank you so much. And the feeling is mutual. I was befuddled, but I chose the life that I choose.
And I'm glad because we don't want you to be befuddled. Yeah, you got to get
Mhm.
that head tilt a little bit to the left. There you go. There you go. There you go. That's it. So hey, so what you've been up to a ton of stuff recently. Just give us a little snapshot into Osama's life and what you've been doing besides coaching.
Mhm.
You're doing all kinds of things with your business, with school, all that.
Lots of things actually building community, interacting, being on lots of the shows. I mean, in the year 2021, it was the year of actually of amazing networking, being on several couple of shows, and just recently, I mean, I just said, I mean, for our institution, I just started producing live show for them as well. Just recently started doing that. Currently at the same time pursuing PhD. Well, so I like actually to be juggling a couple of things at the very same time. I mean, so that we can all actually connect. And right now, actually, I'm working on video edits. I'm trying to amp up my game a little bit into its video editing using Adobe Premiere Pro. And yeah, at the same time, networking, at the same time, looking for ways from every ways. I mean, just like you always say, I mean, to encourage, to empower in any way I can basically help without with the fact, well, not necessarily always transactionally, but literally help out with the sincerity. I mean, and so that they can literally pay it forward in any way we can. So yeah.
Did I hear Premiere Pro?
Yep.
So, did you get connected with Miriam Haugen?
Uh, I don't know if I've heard of that name. I'll
Okay.
definitely need to connect with her.
I need to connect you. So Miriam is the one that does all my personal branding photography. She took the picture there behind me, all the stuff that I do. And she just recently took some new photos that we're already using, but she's amazing. But she and her husband and a friend of theirs, and I'm trying to remember where he is. I think he might be in South Africa. They are working on, they do a show called um, okay, I'm going to forget. All right. Anyway, they do a great show and it's all based around Premiere Pro. And so I definitely got to connect you because they're like experts in Premiere Pro and could probably give you pointers and might just love to have you on the show. Who knows?
I'm on board, of course. Why not?
Yeah.
Ready to roll anytime.
Yeah. I haven't really met, I mean, because Premiere Pro is a little more difficult. You have to be working on a PhD like Usama sometimes to work on things like that. But by the way, so you've already got your bachelor's, your master's, and you're working on your PhD.
Correct.
So are we going to have to call you Dr. Usama after you're done?
Well, hopefully. Well, the most important thing, I mean, is generally we are all the same. I mean, these titles, but it's generally really helping. So Chris Hennessy nicknamed me as Dr. Energizer Bunny.
That is so funny. Yes, yes. Well, I've heard that before. Yeah. I thought people called me the Energizer Bunny, and I thought I had a lot of energy till I met you. And then feel like I'm sleeping while you're on. So anyway, all right, don't get laughing now. You're going to get me laughing. Um, anyway, hey, so what's the focus of your PhD? Uh-oh, did you freeze on me? Oh, you froze, but you're back. What's the focus of your PhD?
Yeah, you're saying? You're saying?
The focus of your PhD. We're having a little bit of, this is how things go with technology. A little bit of connectivity issues, but life is good. And now Usama's back. All right. Hi, are you there with me?
Okay. Uh, okay. Now I think we're good. We are good.
Yes, you were breaking up and freezing on me, but what is the focus of your PhD? That is so funny. Every time I ask him the question, every time I ask you the question, it freezes, Usama. That is so. I'm laughing too hard. So did you catch that? What's the focus of your PhD?
Yeah, it's most likely because in the fourth year, towards the end, and I mean the last 2 years, this is where they definitely you decide to specialize in whichever. So I'm planning most likely, I mean, to be doing it around personal branding, solopreneurship, and at the same time including LinkedIn. So this is what I'm planning actually, whatever that I've learned along the way, and just to put it to research work. So that's one of my goals actually, to specialize in that in that realm.
Wow. I didn't know you could do a PhD on personal branding and on all that and solopreneurship. That is awesome. So, what is the biggest lesson you have learned in your young life? You've done amazing things. I mean, the fact that you're only 18 and you're already getting your doctorate. Just kidding. You're at the ripe old age. You're the ripe old age of 20 what?
Thank you for making me a lot younger. I mean, I'm saying thank you so much for making me younger, but if I'm 18, then you're 16.
Oh, what's the lessons that you have learned already? I mean, you've done a lot with others, with
Uh,
business, with your schooling and all of that. What have you really learned so far?
uh, uh, can you repeat
Oh,
me?
we're having a
Because I
little bit
think
of tech.
the internet network connection is a bit shaky on my end.
No, that's fine. No problem. We're having a little bit of connectivity, but that's,
Okay.
just the way life works. What is the major lesson you've learned so far in your own business and what you're doing in your young life?
I would say expect the unexpected. I mean, things sometimes don't roll the way how you want, so it's best to be patient and to be passionate, to really like what you do. I mean, to really genuinely do, because even as they say, I mean, once you love what you do, the money will just follow. to genuinely help out people. I mean, to always serve, to always
Yes, and all that was outstanding right up to the
to help out
freeze.
others in any way you can. Look back, maybe like, okay, what about?
Yeah, you're back. You're back. Kind of. Well, this is what I love. Technology is a wonderful thing, but we still have issues from time to time. And he and I are freezing back and forth clearly. So, but it's all good. We're going to persevere, Usama. We're going to persevere and you're back. So, keep on with your wisdom. Keep going. Keep going
Yeah.
with your wisdom. Are you back? Yep. Every time we think we're back, we're almost back. All right. Well, listen, first of all, I just want to, I'm going to give Osama just a break here for a moment. And while he's kind of getting back on, but listen, this is what happens. You're live and you have connectivity issues. Oh, well, we just keep rolling along. And before you know it, whammo, they're back. Almost. No, they were almost back. We almost had him back. We're going to try here in just a moment when I think he might actually disconnect and reconnect, but that's all good. It's still amazing to me, even though, I mean, usually when I'm speaking to Osama, it is such a clear connection. It's better than sometimes talking to people next door. And so that's just life. Sometimes we have issues with connection and sometimes we don't. But then we go whammo and Usama's back in the house.
Woo!
Woo! Yes. Well, I think you switched devices. You froze on me again, but you froze in a good mode. And that was really good. Yeah, there you go. Oh, you got to love it. You got to love it. Well, when you're that far apart of each other in
Woo!
different areas of the world, those things happen, right, Usama?
Yeah, yeah, it happens. Definitely.
Well, and this is the one thing I think that people need to realize, right? When you do so much live streaming too. You got Be Strong 99 that you do on a regular basis, and everybody should be tuning into that. And we'll be make sure and getting information in the comments, and make sure you have information on that, as well as in the show notes. But Usama, when you're dealing with people around the world, these things happen sometimes, right? And you got to learn how to roll with it when people freeze and it just doesn't work.
Right? You just operate normally. I mean, to expect the I mean,
Expect the
just you just have to
unexpected.
smile, laugh, and just
That's it. Smile and laugh. I agree with you 100%, no matter what's going on and no matter what's happening. Oh,
yeah,
I
yeah,
am
yeah.
I'm laughing, Usama. I don't think
Just
I
gotta
don't
love
think
it,
you
man.
and I have ever had this many connectivity issues, but it's okay because I still get to see your smiling face. We still get to talk. Tell everybody about Be Strong 99 in your live stream.
Well, well, it's all actually about basically it's all about confidence building. So basically, looking for encouragement, looking for inspiration. That's what it's all about. I mean, bringing people actually from all over the world actually where they get to share their stories. They get to share their empowerment, how they overcame certain abilities, and because every person is a hero of their own story. That's in the wordings of Kevin Hart from Central Intelligence. So with that story, it could be someone else's glory, so that maybe they may see themselves and they may relate with that person. Because of that, they may see themselves in a certain journey of that person, so that encourages them to persevere and to keep on going. Because a lot of us actually are undergoing through trials and tribulations, but towards those trials and tribulations is how we discover ourselves. So this is what it's all about. I mean, to bring in the positive energy, the positive vibes, and where we can all overcome adversity together. And it's not just me alone. I mean, it's all of us together. We're better together. And the wordings of Professor Russ Hedge. So yeah.
And that is so true. I believe that with my whole heart. I wish that I was the one that made it up, but we are definitely better together. And I am definitely better because of my friend Usama and all of our friends around the
Yes.
world and all, just the ability to connect with people and be blessed by others. Because, some people say, well, what could somebody in Cyprus really do for me? Well, it's amazing. Number one, encourage me. Number two, support the things that I'm doing, just like I love to support Usama and all that he's doing. And we can grow, collaborate, and do things because really the world is our playground, right? We can do things with people all over the world.
Man, I don't know what to drop right now. I can't drop any. I lost all the mics, I mean, of the world. I mean, that's when we need sponsorship from Nike and all of those places to sponsor all of the mics. I mean, yeah, it's so true. I mean, it's we may be apart, but what unites us is actually the talent. I mean, this similarly. I mean, I've learned equally from your end. I mean, the kindness, the abundance, the help, support, and basically to bridge the positivity in towards the world, the positive energy. So yeah, so that each and every person that walks away, they walk away smiling, they walk away empowered, and basically for the next upcoming days, years, or something, so that they continue to have that ripple effect to those that are around them.
So, besides making everybody smile and being such a great encouragement and having the greatest laugh ever, what is the number one thing you like to help people with in your coaching? What is your really favorite part to really help people grow? What area help people grow in?
I would say they say one of the greatest scares of a humankind is public speaking. So you'll find a person like you're really good with content, but when it comes to video, I mean, just like I had a conversation with one of the individuals just recently, a couple of moments ago, and basically have a lot of value. It's like, why don't you post a video, post something about it? Well, I cannot. So of course, when it comes to specific specialty of videos and whatnot, that's where Cherie actually comes in the building because that's her field. But with public speaking, a lot of times they feel it's like what people may think of me. What about if we take public speaking and include it with life coaching at the same time? Thinking of others is just like you. I mean, it's just the same. I mean, besides because you're not going to be talking to them, you're going to be talking with them,
Right.
including along with them, taking on the journey with them. It's just like basically you're the pilot, you the inviter, and they the invitees. So it's like you're basically responsible to take it towards the road. I mean, you're responsible towards that. You can bring the energy because our positivity presents literally. I mean, permits others to feel the same. I mean, our presence automatically liberates others to feel the same. What about if it's our positivity? What about if it's our energy? I mean, our energy introduces us before we even speak. So that's what it is. The moment when you start with that, people are gonna be amped up. I mean, they feel like they want to know more. So they want to gravitate. So this like you will basically we bring the internal. This is what I help people bring the internal spark within them, and then they can just scream out, and then they can go forward. And this actually I don't just include public speaking; it goes with life speaking as well, from mindset to confidence to harnessing dreams. So yeah.
Yeah, that's so important. You and I have such a similar thought pattern as far as mindset and keeping a positive perspective on life, because that affects everything that you do. Everything that you do comes out of what's inside of you, and that's why I'm always think it's so important to have a good morning routine, to have really a good time to get yourself all balanced and ready and moving
Hmm.
forward for the day in a positive direction, because then not only does it help you, but it helps all the people that you affect and that you lead around you. And you do such a great job at that, Usama.
Ah, thank you very much. Learning from the best, like yourself.
Hey, well, listen, I'm going to give you last word. Let you wrap things up. You and I could talk forever, but we're gonna go ahead and get things wrapped up here. And so, tell everybody what you want them to remember about Usama, and you can give me one of your good rhymes because I love that. And then tell them how to get in touch with you.
When it comes to I don't know about rhymes that much, but all well, all I can just basically remind myself first before I remind anyone else, I would say, I mean, just always remember a pain will always turn out to be a gain in the long run. I mean, you could just be starting from scratch, but you can be the best of all. I mean, as they say, by pain, we prosper. By challenges, we rise. By opportunities, we grow. And that's how we'll know by achieving the right goal. It all starts with pain. If it's written, so shall it be. So take it, enjoy the journey along the way, and everything is going to fall into place. We just have to be patient. We just have to be faithful that everything's going to be okay. So, yeah, that's all about it. And definitely, if you need some more drama into your life, okay, not necessarily drama, but definitely need some laughters, need some confidence building, need some definitely, feel free to reach out and I'll be more than happy, to spark up your day and to those that are around you as well. So, yeah.
Awesome. Awesome. And the best way for them to get in touch with you is what? LinkedIn and where else?
LinkedIn, available at the same time on Instagram, or they can reach out directly to my email, which is Usama Zeid at gmail.com, which is also available on LinkedIn. So feel free to reach out. If you need money, that service will not be available. And okay, that's for another time. So, yeah.
All right. Well, listen, thank you. I can't even tell you how much I appreciate you. You lift my day. Now my day's off to a good start and I'm ready to roll. And I appreciate you, all that you do, Usama, not just for me, but for all the people watching today, I know have been blessed and now they're ready for their day as well. So thanks so much.
Thank you so much, for having me on board. It's always a pleasure and honor. And I'm always pumped up for it. Whoop!
Yeah. Whoop, whoop. All right, Usama, listen, have a good one. We'll talk to you soon. Hang tight. I'm going to send you to the green room and I'll see you in just a minute.
All right.
All right. Woo. Hey, I love having Usama on. I think that I do have a lot of energy until I have Usama in the house. And then I'm like, I need to work on my energy. So yes, he is so great. And you need to reach out to him. All of his information will be in the show notes as well as in the comments. You can click on those nice and easy, go to his site and make sure and connect with him. He is doing amazing things. And I appreciate him so much. Remember, if you want to connect with me, and this time I'll be ready when it comes up. If you want to connect with me, I think I'll be ready. Go to, I'm not ready. Oh my goodness. Look at that. I was going to say, go to russhedge.com and I was going to put it up. And for some reason I'm clicking so slow. There you go. russhedge.com. I knew I could do it. Go to russhedge.com and I would love to connect with you as well. If I can encourage or inspire you, if Usama is not enough, come my way. Also, please subscribe on YouTube and share this out with everybody. Tell people that this is a great place to get inspired, encouraged, and learn amazing things. This show is all about how amazing people connect, and Usama is absolutely one of those amazing people. We've had him on a couple times because he is one of the best connectors that I've ever met and a great friend, and I appreciate him so much. So with that said, I just want to say thanks so much for being here today. And please join us every Monday and Thursday at 8 a.m. Pacific Standard Time on Marketing with Russ, aka hashtag Russ Selfie. Don't forget to keep spreading the hashtag 1000 thanks, spreading encouragement and thanks to all the people you know and love. And again, thanks for being here. Until we see you again, have a great day and a great life. Bye-bye.
Thanks for joining us for this week's episode of Marketing with Russ, aka hashtag Russ Selfie. Be sure to subscribe in your favorite podcast app so that you don't miss a single episode. Have an amazing day.